Detailing an SCP, Section 7, Stage 3, the Descriptions panel. Steps 43 through to 51. The Descriptions panel has 3 separate field boxes to set up. They are the photo board, the teacher, and the narrative. The photo board field box takes text from the SCP photo board. This is the board often found in the front of a class photo. We need to enter the text exactly how it's written using the same capitalization and spelling. We separate blocks of text with commas so that they can fit in one row. Not all SCP will include a photo board, so we need to write something like no photo board. However, sometimes there is other information we can conveniently add to this field box. The SCP teacher field box is a drop-down selector or a face name that represents the teacher. The face name for the teacher can be added as required using face names entry in the primary menu. What that means is you can't actually enter a teacher you can't select a teacher that isn't already entered, and that applies to any face name. Not all SCP will include a teacher, so we need to select the no teacher option in the drop-down. The narrative field box is a general purpose field box where we can enter any amount of text. The text box will expand to fit the text as you add it. In other words, it gets more text you put in it, the bigger the box gets. The narrative text box is a convenient place to record any notes or stories associated to the SCP that do not fit in any of the other standard boxes. These could be notes from the back of a photo, or they could be notes from someone in the photo, or notes from the person who provided the photo. We encourage detailers to get creative with the narrative space to create interesting detail for our visitors to read. This is the end of the video, so I'll put this aside now and I'll go to the browser and I'll go to the ODAS website and I'll go down and I'll log in and I'll come back up and we'll go into the wrong place. We'll go back, we'll go into the editors. We're going in through Mary's editor and we're going to look at now number 2. Now, the photo board. Interestingly enough, this one has a photo board. It's a very basic one and all it says is Form 5. Other ones say a lot more than that, but it says Form 5. So I'm typing in there Form 5. That's all that goes in there. We're going to select the teacher. Now we've got some funny names in here, so I don't know who we're going to select. Is there a teacher? We'll put no teacher. I can't remember if there's a teacher or not. No, there's no teacher, so no teacher is correct. And the narrative, I could put we are not sure which school this photo belongs to, and update the descriptions. So that's basically how we go about setting up a descriptions panel. It's really quite easy. Well, all these panels are quite easy. I'm going to just quickly zip back and go into the school photos and show you some different story photo boards. See that one there has Okiahau DHS 1954 Primer 1. This one here has Okiahau 1954 Form 1 and 2. So that's 2 separate classes. This one's 5 and 6, 1948. This one here is a different one. So this is number 1. So when we click on it, so it hasn't. We haven't got the little gallery icon set up here, so we can't actually zoom in on this so to have a look at it, but it actually says Okaiha DHS Standards 3 and 4 1952. So that's like an old style, more handwritten one. And then they went to the ones where you had a little plastic things you stick in. So there's various types. So I think that's the end of this video. You need to type, if you were typing this in, you type it in capitals. You put a D, full stop H, full stop S, full stop. You don't make up what you want it to look like. And you put in Standards 3 and 4 1952, but you would have Okaiha DHS, comma, Standards 3 and 4, comma, 1952. So that's the end of this video.